and welcome to the Science Nerd video about pH testing. Have you ever eaten a Sour Patch Kid or bitten into a lemon? This tastes a lot different than water or milk, right? It also tastes a lot different than when you put vinegar on your French fries. That's because different substances have different pH. The pH scale is numbered 1 to 14, and it shows that by using different colors. The pH scale can come in a booklet with pH strips like this, or it can also come in a vial like this. Things with a low pH are items like lemons or lemon juice and vinegar. Things with a high pH are things like baking soda and dish soap. Let's get started. Gather the materials that are on your screen. Pause the video until everyone is ready.
Let's get started. First, take your first test tube to your grown-up and use your pipette to fill it about halfway full of lemon juice. Remember to squeeze the top to suck up the liquid, squeeze it again to release the liquid. This might take a few tries, so pause the video until everyone is ready. Step 2. Take your second test tube to your grown-up and use a different pipette to fill it about halfway of water. Pause the video until everyone is ready. Take your third test tube to your grown-up and use a different pipette to fill it about halfway full of baking soda mixed with water. Remember to squeeze the top, put it in the test tube, squeeze again to release the liquid. Pause the video until everyone is ready. Take your fourth test tube to your grown-up and use your last pipette to fill it about halfway full of vinegar. Pause the video until everyone is ready. Next, tear off one pH strip and dip it into the first test tube of lemon juice. You might have to tilt your test tube. When you take it out, let it sit for 5 seconds and then set it down in front of the lemon juice. Next, tear another pH strip, dip it into your second test tube of water, tilt your test tube, take it out, and count to 5 before you lay it down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Tear a third pH strip, dip it into your third test tube of baking soda mixed with water, tilt your test tube, count to 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Set it down. You guessed it. Tear off your last pH strip, dip it into the last test tube full of vinegar. Tilt the test tube, dip the pH strip, count to 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And set down in front of the vinegar.
Pause the video until everyone is ready. Give your pH strips a few minutes to dry. While you're waiting, turn to page 34 in your booklet. You also want to start seeing what colors your test strips could be by using your booklet or your vial.
Take your first pH strip, match it to the colors in your booklet. Find the number on top or underneath the color that it most looks like. Jen, what color do you think that the pH of your lemon juice will be?
I think it looks somewhere between a 1 and a 2. I'm going to say 2.
Okay, so lemon juice we would say has a pH of 2. If you think it's closer to 3 or 1, then you can circle those. Turn to page 34. The first sentence says, "My lemon juice turned the pH paper," and circle the number and color that matches your strip.
Pause the video until everyone has chosen a number.
Next, pick up your second pH strip, which was water. Match it to your colors. Choose a number value that it looks the most similar to.
I'm going to go with number 7.
Number 7. When you have decided on your number, go to page 34. The second sentence says, "My water turned the pH paper." We would circle 7, which is neutral, and you can circle whichever number yours match to. Pause the video until everyone is ready. Pick up your third pH strip that was baking soda mixed with water. Scan your color chart. Decide on a number value.
I'm going to say 8.
8. If you agree or have a different number, go to page 34. The third sentence says, "My baking soda and water mixture turned the pH paper," and circle your choice. Set it aside. Pause the video until everyone is ready. Last, pick up your pH strip that was dipped into vinegar. Scan your color chart. Decide on a number value.
3.
And circle it on page 34. The last sentence says, "My vinegar turned the pH paper." We would circle 3. You will circle whatever number yours showed up as. You might notice the colors on page 34 might vary a little from the color chart, and that's okay. Pause the video until everyone is ready.
Thanks for joining us in our pH testing lab. To clean up, you can throw away your pH strips and dump your test tubes out in the sink. Make sure to rinse them for your next experiment. Also, remember, you have lots of pH strips left over, so you're welcome to test them on other substances around your home or at school, as long as it's okay with a grown-up. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on our next video.